Gottfried Leibniz. You thought you could calculate a timeline where you win? I am the president of the Royal Society. I literally wrote the laws of motion. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And my reaction is going to erase you. DJ Disstory, watch the clock. I drop the apple, I drop the gavel. I watch your legacy start to unravel. Calculate velocity, physical ferocity. Nobody crossing the Royal Society. You published a paper and called it a fraction. I hit you with equal and opposite action. I'm shifting the gravity, warping the mass. I invented the math just to put you in last. Step in the room and I'm writing the Principia, crushing your theories and breaking your trivia. Trying to compete with the mind of a deity, bending the light through the prism obediently. I had the calculus sitting in drawers 20 years prior to any of yours. I called it the method of fluxions. You studied instructions and tried to take credit for all the deductions. You sitting in Hanover thinking you smart, but I'm tearing your whole reputation apart. I mapped out the planetary orbits and laws while you were just begging the court for applause. The father of physics, the king of the lab. I'm swinging the pen like I'm taking a stab. You claim you discovered the integral calculus. I think your whole theorem is weak and ridiculous, built on a fake, a mathematical snake. How much of my intellect you gonna take? You wrote me a letter, I read it and laughed. Your logic is sloppy, your theorems are trash. So you took it to public to try to debate, but you didn't account for the absolute weight of the institutional power I hold. I'm turning your silver right back into gold. Alchemy bars, yeah, I do that as well. I'm ringing your literal funeral bell. Drop the apple, I drop the gavel. I watch your legacy start to unravel. Calculate velocity, physical ferocity. Nobody crossing the Royal Society. You published a paper and called it a fraction. I hit you with equal and opposite action. I'm shifting the gravity, warping the mass. I invented the math just to put you in last. Let's talk about the finesse of the century. How I deleted your whole documentary. You asked the Royal Society to intervene, wanted a jury to step on the scene. You wanted a neutral and fair arbitration to look at the math and the whole situation. Who do you think was the man in the chair? I'm the president, Gottfried, I'm already there. I put a committee together to vote, then I secretly ghostwrote the horrible quote that labeled you nothing but a plagiarist thief. And I published a paper that caused you to grieve. I review my own case and I root for myself, and I put your career on the back of the shelf. Now you dying in debt and you dying obscure, while I am the standard, the genius, the pure. Buried in Westminster Abbey with kings, while nobody cares what a plagiarist brings. You're using my concepts but changing the signs. I'm reading right through your derivative lines. So look at the timeline and look at the graph. I ended your life with a paragraph. The greatest to ever computer divide. There is nowhere to run, there is nowhere to hide. I didn't just map out the force of the earth. I subtracted your literal actual worth. Zero. That's the limit of your historical relevance as mine approaches infinity. I am Isaac Newton. You're just a footnote in my textbook. Class dismissed.